Come to negotiate, eh? Have you, you slimy git? Look what I got. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
What is good, folks? It's All Things Country here, and I'm excited. I'm actually making up the package for my 250 sub giveaway that's going to happen this week. And thought I'd just bring you guys along for the ride and show you how I'm going to make my pay dirt. Since I do review pay dirts on the channel, I think it'd be a pretty bad look if I sent my subscribers something crappy. So I'm going to put a little bit of extra effort into this, and let's walk you through the process. Okay, so let's start with our container. To me, nothing says country like a mason jar. Unfortunately, I don't have one of these in plastic. So this is glass, so I'm going to be shipping this wrapped incredibly well. So no worries there. And we're going to fill it with these awesome concentrates. Now, these are genuine New England River concentrates. I've gone ahead in advance. There will be some black sand added, but I've gone ahead and taken out majority of the black sand. You can see there's very little there. And this way I can control how much goes in it. So let's start by getting this jar almost full of our awesome river dirt. All right, so now that we got our jar about 2/3 full, I'm going to go ahead and take my little shovel spoon here. I'm going to put just a touch here of magnetic black sands. Now, there shouldn't be too much hematite in the dirt itself, just based on where I took it from and how I went through it. But all this stuff here in the scoop is magnetic, and there it is. So fairly realistic level experience, not a challenge dirt. Like I said, I wanted to make this intermediate, so it's fun for pretty much anybody. Give that a little bit of a shake. We'll move on to the next step. Now, I know I've previously said on my channel when doing pay dirt reviews that I'm not a big gem guy. And the reason I'm not a big gem guy is not because I don't like gems. In fact, I've got a gem jar and I collect gems. But my problem is I always feel that pay dirt vendors charge too much when they add gems to dirt. And I know for a fact from going to the mineral and gem shows, these guys are getting these low quality gems in small buckets, for dirt cheap. They throw a handful or a sprinkling of gems in a thing. They call it a gem pay dirt, and then they hike up the price. So that's why I typically don't like gems. I'm always after the gold. But I know a lot of people like them. So I've got a selection of gems here that we're going to add from my collection. Okay, so the first gem we're going to throw in are these awesome polished garnets, one of my personal favorites. We've got this beautiful cut quartz crystal. And then we're going to throw in this really, really nice quartz cluster. And now for the second round of gems, we've got a nice piece of apatite. Citrine, this is really, really, really cool. Nice piece of blue fluorite. And of course, my all-time favorite, amethyst.
But wait, there's more.
Now to top off the gems before we get to the really good stuff, we're going to throw in this awesome piece of peacock ore, aka chalcopyrite. This really, really cool natural copper nugget. This silver nugget. I hate silver in my pay dirt, but it's not so bad in nugget form. I just hate it when they put that crystalline junk in. To top it all off, because this is an all things country pay dirt, a little bit of a signature item. This is an elk antler cross-section button. And now for the good stuff. So you may be looking at this gold. I don't know if you guys can make that out. There you go. And saying there's a lot more gold there than the picture that we guessed on. Well, you'll be right, because our good buddy Jason over at Flower Gold Wizards, he jumped on my community page when I had a post that I showed where I had swept up my panning table, and there was all kinds of fine gold on it. He said, "Well, you should have a sweepstakes." Funny guy, that Jason. Well, we're going to do just that. So we've gone ahead and we've added all that swept up gold onto the gold that was already in there. So we're going to take that, add that into our dirt, and now we were actually over 0.3 grams. So just to make sure we're absolutely clear, the guesses to win this pay dirt are actually based on the original video and the original picture and the original amount. Has nothing to do. The added gold is just a bonus that I threw in that I had swept off my table. So that being said, in this pay dirt, I know exactly how much gold I put in. One thing I really wish vendors would do is something like this. So whoever wins this can look under the jar. You can see where it says contains on here, and there's a piece of electrical tape across there. Now, I don't want to spoil the surprise and tell the winner how much exactly is in the jar. I want, everyone likes a challenge. One wants to go after it. But once you peel this electrical tape back, the actual amount of gold that's in the jar is written underneath the electrical tape. So you'll know exactly whether or not you got all the good stuff. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've given this a pretty good shake. I will head out to the shop, get some more cons, make sure this is topped up before I send it out. Just a couple of extra things we're going to send the winner. Of course, we got our awesome, shiny All Things Country channel sticker. Got a vial to keep your gold in case they don't have one. I'll wrap these in paper just to make sure that they don't get smashed. And I like these little vials myself for putting my gems in. You can see I've got one here full of polished garnets. So we'll include one of these as well so that the winner can have a place to store all their gems. All right, guys, so here's a little bit of an update. I got to thinking, I had already said the second and third place winners would receive one of these awesome colorized $1 anniversary of the Klondike Gold Rush coins, and that still stands. But I got to thinking, it's really tough to get something down to the thousandths of a gram. And I would really hate to be that guy that actually nailed it and walked away with nothing. So what I've gone ahead and I've done, we've added 2 coins. This one is for the 4th place winner. This is the anniversary of Amelia Earhart's flight with the colorized plane. I don't know why they're celebrating that, considering she never came back, but whatever. And then we have this is the non-colorized version of the Klondike anniversary coin. Still a really cool coin with that little gold panner on it. Awesome stuff. And you know what? If we get more than 5 people guess it, which I doubt, we'll add some more coins. So you're guaranteed that if you guess that number, you're going to walk away with something. Now, the actual original video that you need to comment on is linked down in the description. Go ahead and check that out. Go in there. Keep those guesses coming, guys. It's actually quite popular. It's received quite a few guesses. Having a great time with it. And I've got a really, really fun way that I'm actually going to hand out all of these prizes. Contest ends on the 14th. The premiere of the video, where everyone finds out who wins, will be on Friday the 15th. Can't wait. Cheers, guys. Hope to see you there. Have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one.